And Aaron Monk is just 20 years old and looking to record a victory which might just somehow keep his slim hopes alive. Ranked 81st in the PDC, son of Colin Monk, decent player himself. And Aaron is up against it though, because Ronnie Baxter, ranked 8th in the PDC, beat Steve Beaton, lost to Paul Nicholson, but at his best he is a very exciting player. Still right up there. He's reached many finals, never won a major title, but he's always a contender.
Yep, always thereabouts. Been in a few finals, in a match play final, World Championship final.
Played in the Premier League for the second time in 2010.
Game on.
Quarterfinals of the World Championship, got to the quarters of the European Championship, and of course very much the favourite to win this match and put some pressure on later on Paul Nicholson and Steve Beaton, who follow this one, and downstairs in the Players' Lounge will be watching very, very closely how this one pans out.
45.
Well, I've just been in the Players' Lounge and, watching Taylor warm up. He won't be wearing the glasses tonight.
100.
I rather thought that might be the case. He didn't look terribly comfortable with them, did he?
No, certainly didn't.
If you're not used to wearing glasses, it is really difficult. You know, I speak as a contact lens wearer. You switch from contact lenses to glasses. Tough thing to do, and if you're not used to wearing glasses at all, suddenly you've got 45. These pieces of metal hanging off the front of your nose. It's not as easy as it sounds.
No, I remember Priestley when he first tried wearing the glasses before he had laser surgery. He really struggled. He tried everything
60.
To stop them glaring. Well, they're definitely twins. This is better for Monk.
100.
Been impressed with the young man so far this week, John.
Yeah, he's not thrown badly, has he? Ronnie Baxter then for 158 checkout. Not going to happen on this occasion.
98.
But he's got the darts, and he'll come back with 6 darts guaranteed to get in on that 60.
$140. Ronnie requires 60.
Great pressure from Aaron Monk. 2 darts at tops. Loves it up there.
Game shot in the first leg.
Straightforward for Ronnie. The first leg in the bag.
Second leg, Aaron to throw first.
Now let's see how Aaron Monk can do with the darts and under pressure to get on the scoreboard himself.
140.
Very nice.
He's just above his tournament average at the moment. Match average of 95, tournament average of 93.49, which is very impressive. Good teeth.
$140.
Good again. Aaron Monk got to this competition by reaching the final of the Under-21 World Championships. He's going to be playing Michael van Gerwen in that final.
Yeah, we've just seen young Michael losing out to Ted Hankey 5-4.
Ted Hankey, if you look at the way the draw pans out, it all works out. If Phil Taylor comes through tonight, quarter-final against Ted Hankey, that's going to be one to look forward to.
Best of 31 legs. That's a proper race, that.
100.
Should be an absolute cracker.
Wes Newton will have ideas of his own, though, and he's throwing well, Wes.
Yeah, certainly is. He's been dynamite on the floor.
So Baxter will return now
60.
with an opportunity to get a 167 checkout. Treble 20, treble 19 bull required, and that's just the wrong side of the wire.
83.
Here comes Monkey. 116 and 1 treble 20 required. Oh, he's going downstairs. 419s leave tops.
56.
Didn't really threaten too much with that second dart, did he?
Ronnie
Don't
required
like that.
84.
Don't like that finish myself.
Good second dart, double 12.
Game shot.
Tidied it up
in the
beautifully.
second leg.
Good finishing.
Ronnie Baxter.
No, I can't understand when you're
Third
throwing
leg,
at
Ronnie
20s for
to
the whole
throw
match.
first.
Why you
Game
would
on.
come downstairs with full 19s? Absolutely senseless in my eyes.
Maybe a word in his shell like at some point, Chris.
100.
I'd have a word with Baxter if he was hitting those against me, I know that.
Throwing well. And he gets into a rhythm. Ronnie Baxter is one of the most attractive darts players on the circuit. And that's a lovely response from the youngster. See the averages there. Good standard thus far.
82.
Yeah, high standard game.
Monk needs to get on the scoreboard, and darts like this gives him every opportunity. Second maximum.
Oh, if he is going to go out of this tournament.
Just
Should come down.
139.
Call it home, John Boy.
141. Not to be. The oohs and the ahs of the crowd.
Needs to focus. Baxter only back on a ton. Treble 16 should be a shot.
124.
Well, that's good throwing, but Baxter now will fancy his chances of a 100 checkout.
This alert, if he gets this, no. So Aaron for a 10 dart leg.
Aaron, you require 16.
2 8s for a break and a 10 dart leg.
Game
11 darts, very, very good.
Aaron Monk.
Aaron Monk is on the scoreboard. 2-1 Baxter. Monk with the darts and break coming up at the end of this leg.
Just showing John what he's capable of and the reason he's here.
Well, he's a good thrower, isn't he? But this is a big atmosphere. All part of the learning curve.
41.
Certainly is. It's bode well for his appearance in the Under-21 World Championships.
Up to the last 64 of the UK Open, Aaron Monk. Lost there to one of the most
99.
experienced campaigners on the circuit, Dennis Evans. And this, well, big television audience. Boisterous atmosphere. Very different from playing on the floor.
Yeah, certainly is. Playing relative silence behind closed doors at the floor events. It's all business
57.
at those.
And this is Razzmatazz entertainment and big money. Bit unlucky with that third dart.
Hello, sailor.
Friend of yours, Chris?
It could be Bradders.
97.
Monk now looking to set up a finish. That's 2 in.
140.
Very handy.
Impressive scoring. Should have this one in the bag and go into the break 2-all. He'll be a very happy young man.
42.
Well, he's averaging
Aaron, you
close
require
on 99,
125.
Monk. 125. Goes the bull route, so he's 100 left. Treble 20, leaves tops. No.
Just set it up.
65.
Oh, that's unlucky. He'll take that. The 60 when he comes back. Going to have 2 darts at tops for 2 apiece. Going to have pressure from Baxter. Treble 18 leaves double 16.
174.
Good counting,
Aaron, you
Chris.
require 60.
Tops now for Monk to go 2 apiece at the break. Now, this is a bit of pressure. And he doesn't cope with it.
Ronnie
Baxter with a great
32.
opportunity to go 3-1 ahead.
Yeah, certainly is. Turning point this could be.
Well, that was a big miss by Aaron Monk. Ronnie Baxter steps in, capitalises, and at the break has a 3-1 advantage. Well, welcome back. And Ronnie Baxter leading 3-1. And that was a blow to the solar plexus just before the interval. Aaron Monk thought he was home and dry. It wasn't to be, missed the double. Ronnie Baxter cleans up, and it hurt. He leads 3-1. And Aaron Monk was an angry young man when he left the stage.
Yeah, certainly was. Signs of frustration.
But all the anger and all the adrenaline in the world has to be curbed now, because darts just is not that sort of game. And he's got to settle himself down now. He's throwing well, averaging nearly 95, but it's composure now to try and get himself back into this match.
Yeah,
99.
Try and show a little bit of maturity. As you said, John, he's not playing badly. 95 average, a couple of 180s. He just missed a couple of doubles against a very experienced campaigner in Baxter.
He wasn't a million miles away from a 9-darter, was he?
Exactly.
He's throwing well.
140.
Lovely grouping.
Impressive. And this showing, I'd certainly make him favourite to win the
beat Van Gerwen.
to beat Van Gerwen in the under-21 event.
Ronnie Baxter's so experienced, though. Doesn't phase in this sort of atmosphere, does it?
42.
He feeds off it.
Yeah, he's played in those Premier Leagues, and that's a rather intimidating environment.
Trying to play decent darts in the middle of a rock and roll concert.
127.
Monk a long way back. Baxter poised for 4-1.
Well, he's miscounted, but they're all the same size, I suppose. How much pressure's going to be on it?
125.
Well, enough.
Does he go for this, or does he go for the 2?
I think he might just go straight at it. It's a decent marker.
To the fifth leg, Ronnie Baxter.
And Aaron Monk,
Sixth leg, Aaron.
having been hurt before the break, is hurt again. And now Ronnie Baxter on the cusp of victory.
Always shows a sign of a player in good form when they can adjust those kind of fractions and millimetres from the previous dart. Another 180 from Monkey.
The way it's going, though, you sense that Baxter's going to close him out at some stage, if not now, the next leg. And Aaron Monk's going to go away from it feeling a little bit bruised, because he's got to feel, I've thrown close to 100 in averages. Look at that there. Baxter only just ahead of him, and yet 4-1 down.
95.
The averages don't tell all.
It's doing it when it really matters. And there's the scores you see. 3 maximums for Monk as opposed to the single one for Baxter. Outscored him on the 140 pluses as well. Doubles though. 4 out of 6 for Baxter, 1 out of 4 for Monk. Score for show, doubles for dough.
Exactly, John. That's what tells the story.
Well, I don't think Ronnie Baxter's going to be too worried about this.
Nah, it's against the darts. He knows he's going to have a couple of opportunities to close the match out on his own throw.
58.
And a 180 now would be real pressure. Here's one of them.
Lovely switch.
So it didn't flap after that first dart. Just readjusted, regrouped.
Double 18 then to make it 4-2. Oh, that's unlucky. Double 17. We've seen Baxter get it. The youngster can't respond in kind. Now then, this would be for the match for Baxter. 102 required. Double 16 now. And that is how to finish. And that is why Ronnie Baxter has been at the top for so long. The young man has to learn from this experience. Baxter wins it 5-1.